what is Java? If you got 7 minutes, I can explain it to you. Java, Java, Java. Something so important. Your professor may try to explain it to you. There are thousands of videos on YouTube. But if you still don't get it, this video is for you, man. And if you are new to Java, this video is for you. So I will definitely, after you watch this video, you will understand what Java is, core concepts of what Java is trying to represent. So Java is an object-oriented program. So what are objects? Objects are basically things that are in the real world. Cars, computers, even living creatures like dogs, cats, animals, humans. Objects are what are in the real world, right? So objects are anything in the real world. And what Java is trying to do is Java is actually a cluster of these objects. So there are like so what Java basically is anything in the real world can be represented as an object. And Java is a collection of these objects. And these objects maybe doing maybe they can do actions, maybe they can be stable. I don't know. But Java is a collections of these objects. So that's why it's called object-oriented programming. And what really is interesting about Java is what separates this from other languages is since it's object-oriented programming, you can basically represent your real world. You're essentially making your own world through Java. And that's actually such an amazing concept if you think about it. Because you're basically you're in a sense creating a world, right? And you can put your own objects in that world. And that's why coding in Java, in a sense, is so interesting for people like me, man. So so why Java is important is we got to the part that, okay, we understand Java is collections of objects, and those objects do actions or they can stay stable. Basically, we can represent a real world. So, and now we get to the question why Java is important. Okay, so to answer this question, we have to understand humans are unreliable. I will say it again. Humans are unreliable. Humans are unreliable because they make mistakes. Okay? So the humans make mistakes. Say you can do around 1 to 3 calculations per second. And even in those 1 to 3 calculations per second, you may be wrong. And that's not your fault. It's just the design of a human. We're designed to fail in calculations, right? I'm not saying humans are terrible creatures. I'm just saying humans aren't the best calculators there are, right? However, compared to that, computers don't have biases. So and computers are so fast that computers can do billions of calculations per second. So compared to a human, a computer is much, much, much faster, right? So, and why Java is important is so we want to use a computer since computers are fast. But the problem is a computer only speaks like binary, zeros and ones, basically. You don't need to know what binary is. You just need to understand computers speak ones and zeros. Okay? Humans, on the other hand, we have our own language. We all have our own native language. Let's just say you speak English, right? So English is your native language. You speak that. But a computer doesn't speak English. It doesn't speak Spanish. It doesn't speak Korean. It doesn't speak Japanese. It speaks machine language, zeros and ones. It's binary. And for even for people like me, we don't understand what's going on in the screen right now. Even when I'm looking at the screen, it confuses me, right? So so why Java is so special and why it's so particular is that it's able to connect the English language to the machine language, okay? So it's able to connect. It's being a bridge between humans and computers. And that's why it's so important, man. And it's so interesting because Java, in a sense, is like a translator. So we speak English. In Java, if you okay, I'll explain this later, but Java is made in English, right? And in a sense, machine language are zeros and ones, but still through Java we're able to speak to a computer, and a computer is able to understand what we are trying to say. So that's the core part, okay? So if you just understood these two main things, Java, object-oriented programming, and what Java is doing is basically connecting a person to a machine. That's it. You you understand 50% of computer science right there, baby. So it's not. So if we go over the core concepts one more time, Java is an object-oriented program. What is an object? Object is anything in our real world. So pens, AirPods, even mouses, even razors, anything in this real world. Humans, creatures, cats, dogs, cars, anything in this real world can be represented through an object. And that's why it's so fascinating. Because Java, through those objects, since Java is a collection of those objects, we are basically able to make a new world. Through what? Through Java. And basically, through Java, you're able to be some sort of creator of your own world. And that's why Java is so important, you know? And another reason why Java is important is because obviously Java is the translator between the English language and machine language. Okay, so these are the two concepts we spoke about today. Guys, if you have any questions, it will be an honor to answer them. Please ask in the comment section, leave a like or subscribe. Please, if you want these types of videos. Thank you so much.